Hey guys, what's up? Benji here, and I've got another vlog. I've got the new setup going, kind of. I hastily set up this camera because I've been mixing it around a bit, and still has a bit of work. I've been busy though. I had Macland 2 weekends ago. I had Flankland last weekend. It's Monday right now, and it's been pretty busy weekends for me, and we'll talk a bit about that later. But I thought I wanted to touch base with you guys and talk a bit about StarCraft and where it's going, because a lot of people have been doing it recently. A lot of people have been going, oh, it's dead, oh, it's not dead. So I want to weigh in with my 2 cents as a caster and as a supporter of StarCraft. I love watching StarCraft. I do it. I watch at least an event every 2 days. Besides the ones I cast, I do them as well. So I just love the game. I'm not like one of those guys that's like jumping ship or anything, but I gotta say, I know everyone's like, oh, it's not dead, it's not dead. And you know what? StarCraft won't die. But CS 1.6 isn't dead either. That's not to say it's too successful. They're a very small niche community. And StarCraft might head that way. We might become that small niche community eventually. And we're definitely heading that way with League and with Dota 2 sort of taking a lot of, not taking viewers, but they're gaining viewers. And if you have a look at StarCraft events, we've been dropping in viewers. I mean, the larger tournaments aren't seeing it as much, but the mid and low tournaments definitely are. You're seeing, in C at least, like you're seeing a drop from like we had 400, 500 normal at the start of the year. At least I was getting that. And these days it's significantly less than that. And I'm noticing it with international events as well. Last DreamHack didn't get many viewers at all, and that's, I mean, they're all single events, but if you add them all up over time, you're seeing there's a general trend downwards. And no one wants this, at least in the StarCraft community. I want StarCraft to be successful. I love MOBA games. I play a bit of them. I'm trying to learn them a bit as well, because I have a funny feeling I might be asked to cast a few in the future. But I love StarCraft. I want it to remain successful, and I want it to remain prominent. That's the important thing. It's not going to die, right? It's going to take a lot for it to die, but I want it to be prominent so that players can always be full-time StarCraft players, and it's not like hard. 1.6 players, there's not many, if any, that are full-time 1.6 players. It doesn't pay enough. There's not enough tournaments. How many CS tournaments are there in Australia? Compare that to StarCraft tournaments. If StarCraft is going to go out of prominence, what you're going to see is a drop in tournaments. You're not going to have your weekly $100 events anymore. You're going to have a monthly $100 event and maybe a couple of LAN events a year. And that just happens. Like, LAN organizers want the popular games because that means they'll get the sponsors, which come from stream views. And if the stream views are down, everything's going down. So this brings us to my point. So what can we do to stop it? Now, I don't give a damn about the rest of the world. That's not what I focus on. I'm focusing on Australia, on C, and I do Taiwan stuff and all, but I don't have any control over that. They can do their own thing. I want to grow StarCraft, but also esports in Australia. And the main thing I'm seeing is community participation. I know a lot of people would be like if I asked basically everyone where this video is being posted, like SC2C or whatever, do you love StarCraft and are you supporting it? They go, yeah, I love StarCraft, I support it, I keep watching streams, I keep watching Day 9 or whatever. I'm watching this right now, of course, and that's great, right? But the problem is that sitting at home and watching a video, that's good, but some people need to step it up a bit, right? We've had, like I said, Macland had 12 players. And this is a big gaming event. It might not be a big tournament event, but it had a couple of hundred people there, I think it was. I forget the exact numbers, but a full auditorium of just gamers in general. And that was a big event. And we had 12 StarCraft players, only 1 pro in Mew. No frame members. I'm not picking you guys out. I'm just saying that we could have had some more people coming. And there wasn't a cash prize, but are you really worried? Is that what it comes to? And if you're just worried about the cash prize, then why then at last weekend's Flankland, which had a $300 prize, did we only have 5 players, right? Do you not like the BYOC event? It's because they're trying to expand into esports. They're trying to make this all happen. And you guys are just not coming to the events. Hey, I don't know. I want to see it be successful. And if we want to be successful, we need to have more tournaments, more events. And these BIOCs are extending the hand. They're like going, hey, look, we're going to host this event. See if you guys want to participate in what we've got to offer. Bring the gaming community and the competitive community all together under the one roof. And that's exactly what it's going to take for and not just StarCraft, but esports succeed. So I guarantee you, if for the next couple of BYOCs and they'll have a StarCraft event, if you have similar turnouts there, you're going to have those guys going, well, why don't we just take this money and move it to League or Dota 2 or a game which actually gets the players coming? Why invest in StarCraft? Because StarCraft's no longer the biggest game. You don't automatically get tournaments anymore. These big gaming events are doing it because, we're going, hey, look, we've got a cool community here, but you got to show up. And I got to say, hey, this is your chance this weekend. I know there's a lot of events on this weekend. SOGC's happening, right? And they've got a $300 prize. If we get above 16 people, they'll even bump the prize up, which is decent, right? And I understand that people are going to be MLG and stuff like that, but I was having a look over the list of Sydney players, and there's a lot of people here who could make this event and make it big. And I hope that people kind of go, hey, I actually need to start attending these events. Because if they don't, they'll stop hosting StarCraft events. And then in a year's time, you'll be like, well, why aren't we growing? And it's just because right now, all these different events are trying to experiment with StarCraft 2, and they're not getting a reception. So I implore you, help grow the game that you and I love. And attend, even if you're just a spectator, right? Even if you're not a player, like maybe a silver level, and you're like, well, I got a Saturday off. Go down, go and watch the StarCraft. Because if there's only 12 players or something, but you've got 30 people watching the game in the crowd, the organizer's going to be happy about that at the very least. It's just about getting people in the place. So I tell you, I implore you guys, come down and help, because I want to see this game succeed. I know you do as well, but in the end, if all you're doing is coming to the ACL and the City Hunter events, which I go for them, attend them, don't get me wrong, but if you just attend those two events and nothing else, you're only going to get those two events. You aren't going to get big events happening. That's all I've got to say. There's some stuff in the pipeline behind the scenes you don't know about, so I can stress without you guys. I'm just saying, please support these events, because they're going to get really big. Sponsors are noticing them. They're getting hundreds of people turning out. So let's make it happen. I know it's a bit of a rant, I know, but I'm just getting a little bit depressed at the turnout. But hey, what happens in the end? And yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying StarCraft. Hope you it is exam period, so all you guys out there doing exams, I hope you're doing well. Of course, I know a few of my players are doing exams right now. I hope they are successful. I'm sure a lot of other teams and other players are doing the same thing. So best of luck. Got the new year coming ahead as well. So January usually is a big month in esports. Can't wait for that as well. Got to make some stuff happen. But yeah. Anyway, just a quick video. It's been 8 minutes. That's pretty short. So yeah, actually, I want to talk about one more thing. Yeah, I mean, it's also about like online viewing, right? We're seeing a drop there as well. I'm not sure how to fix that. That's my thing. I've been thinking about it, and it's like, well, what do we do? Now the question is, where do we want to get the viewers from? Do we want to pull them from America and Europe, or do we want to pull them from Australia? And this is a topic I haven't really thought about. I'd like to know you guys' opinions, actually. I would like various people with differing opinions to weigh in, because I don't know what we're supposed to do about online viewing. It's down. We need it up. We need to improve our viewership. Do we change tournament times so that better for Europeans or Americans? Do we try and bring in outside talent to encourage viewers from there? Do we need to be sending our players outside if our players are participating in weekly European events and making a big splash there? Will that get them interested? I don't know. I'm still, I don't know how to increase our viewership for us to see events. But that's something I'm very interested in. So if you have your opinions, please post in this thread, if it's in this blog thread, whatever, or in the YouTube video, actually, if you want to jump in there too. That's what I want. So anyway, hope you guys understand my point. Hopefully you kind of can help out. I mean, SOGC is this weekend. It's a $300 prize pool. So make sure you come along. It's going to be fun. As well, like, if you're not a StarCraft player, come along anyway, because there's going to be a bit of a review. There's a new game called Chivalry. Chivalry something. I haven't read it in a couple of hours, so I've forgotten the name. But it's like an FPS sort of medieval game, so like a sword or a bow and arrow. You get to hit people, and it's cool because you get to come down. You get to play it for free. Pretty sure it's for free. Don't quote me on that. But you get to test it out, and essentially we're doing a review kind of thing with like all the people. So if you want to like get your like feet wet with getting a review done, then hey, come down, have a go, and we'll get you on camera. You can say what you think about the game. If you just want to test a game, come down. I mean, If you love the game, you can go home and buy it on Steam. If you don't like it, who cares? You've had a fun day out. There's alcohol there. That's right. That'll get a few of you guys. And yeah, it's pretty good venue. So anyone in Sydney, make sure you're coming down and saying hi. I'll be away from the venue from a few hours because my mother's 50th is on. So happy birthday to her. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you hopefully this weekend.